Hello and welcome to Solar PVTV. We're here at the SNEC trade show in Shanghai, and I'm joined by Alessandro Anderlini of Coveme. Alessandro, thank you for having us at your booth.
Thank you, Christian. Nice to be here. Thank you for coming here.
And how are you enjoying the show this year?
The show is pretty interesting as all the other years, and we've been participating at this show every year with a quite important stand. And we would like to show our presence here as the only Western manufacturer of backsheet, being present in China with the factory since 2011. So we have to show that we are here and we have our presence with local supporters and a big staff of people. So yeah.
Absolutely, and this is such a massive show. This is my first time at SNEC, and I'm just blown away by the size of it.
The size is amazing, and this is the first market worldwide, so we have to take this into account. That's the reason why we decided to invest strongly in China with a factory, and not only a factory, we have an R&D lab now that we have implemented here. We have a staff of more than 100 people, plus additional support from local agents. And we are very well present in this market. It took a while at the beginning. As you know, it's very difficult to enter from a Western company, but finally we managed. We are recognized as a Western quality with a local support and a local base ground. So I think this makes us an exception together with compared to competitors, which are mainly Chinese here. It's mainly in the end of Chinese competitor, apart from Coveme.
Interesting, and I understand you're displaying a range of backsheets today, that there's some new products. Can you tell me a little bit about what you're exhibiting?
Sure, we have introduced several new products. We are always developing new products together with our partner supplier. And recently there is quite an important demand of high voltage backsheet for 1500 volt. This is a product we have already introduced quite a long time in the market, and we now develop a new version which can be suitable for the market. We also have introduced a high reflective backsheet which can increase the final output of the PV module with different grades and different level, and we have introduced different color versions and also additional material that will come up very soon, and I cannot tell you much about that, but we are under development.
Okay, to go back a moment here, you mentioned the backsheets for the 1500 volt modules. Earlier I was talking to JA Solar, and they have recently put out their 1500 volt module. Can you talk a little bit about this move to 1500 volts and what demands this takes from backsheets?
Yes, the need of 1500 volt DC is becoming more popular now. The size of the plant needs this kind of protection for a module, and needs to support 1500 volt. On the backsheet side, you need to increase the thickness of the backsheet in order to be able to give this kind of electrical insulation. So that's the reason why we develop a material with the special hydrolysis resistant and UV resistant polyester films, which we always use in our construction, and we managed to obtain the same level of performance with a thicker version, which is not that easy, to be honest with you. So yeah.
Interesting. Now, in terms of quality, you've recently been recognized by a major manufacturer for the quality of your backsheets as a supplier of the year. Can you talk a little bit about what distinguishes high quality backsheets from maybe some of the inferior competition?
Yes, this has always been our major strength. Focus on quality is the most important thing in this business. Backsheet is one of the key components of the PV modules. It needs to warrant, it needs to give durability to the PV modules more than 25 years. So the major important thing on the backsheet is to protect the module from electrical insulation, from moisture, from chemical exposures, agents. So this is why we focus on quality, and the quality has been in the top front of our development. And just to tell you one thing, when we decided to install a new line back in Italy, we doubled the capacity a few years ago in Italy. We decided to use the same equipment where we build up big knowledge with the supplier in order to provide constant quality to the market. And when we did the investment in China back in 2011, we decided also to use the same equipment where we already built up a lot of know-how, and so we would like to continue this quality constancy along the year, and that's the reason why we are keeping very strong relation with our long-time supplier and with the equipment manufacturer. So I think this is what is distinguished most between the different competitors in this business, to have a very high quality. That's a very important topic, because you cannot have one shipment with one quality and another shipment with a different quality. This is what is happening that I hear all the time. We produce material in a totally automatic process with a very high quality control. We have camera in our system where we can spot every single issue, and we have a very good quality people department. We can check the material each time in Italy and in China. Having said that, at the same time you have to have a material that has good performance on the model, that can give you high output, and at the same time you have to have a good cost. So basically this combination is what makes Coveme big. And as per today, I think we are a top tier 1 producer of backsheet, and we are proud of that.
I can tell. And you mentioned being big. I understand that you're right now going through a manufacturing capacity expansion. Can you tell me a little bit about what's going on?
Yes, we recently decided to double the capacity in China. As effective from June, we will install additional 2 lines in order to keep up with the demand, which is quite high. So we need to have a very high capacity in order to absorb monthly peaks, and in order to be able to compete with the next challenge, which is, this year is already coming, and the volume is already extremely strong, I must say. So yeah.
Absolutely. Well, thank you so much for taking the time to talk with me.
Christian, it's been a pleasure. Thank you very much.
And this is Solar PVTV. We're here at the SNEC trade show in Shanghai.